Hi, wrestling fans. Thanks for clicking tonight's Reddit Rose report, or this afternoon, or morning. Just depends on when you're watching this. Hey, tonight's WWE Raw is taking place from Frank Irwin Center, Austin, Texas, with more from on the road to SummerSlam. And names being advertised for tonight's show is the Wyatt family: Reigns, Rollins, Ambrose, Kane, Sheamus, Triple H, Randy Orton, Chris Jericho. Well, anyway, no matches have been announced yet, but for tonight's show, but Chris Jericho taking on Harper's. This is expected to happen. And Reigns, Ambrose, and Jericho's taking on Orton, Wyatt, and Rollins for the heck of it tonight. I think it's going to be maybe just a dark match or for the local bunch. And WWE's focusing on these points for tonight's show. Will AJ Lee be healthy enough to get revenge on Paige? Will Dolph Ziggler steal the Miz's spotlight? And is Stephanie McMahon getting ready to unleash some ruthless aggression on Brie Bella, which I hope is not going to be a toothless aggression? And will Chris Jericho have the opportunity to ban Luke Harper from ringside at SummerSlam? And will Roman Reigns respond to Randy Orton's challenge? Or as a lot of people say, Orton. Due to ongoing budget cuts, which we've been talking about for I don't know how long, WWE is looking to cut about $30 million in 2015. Officials have talked about bringing back the combined Raw and remember when they did that Raw and SmackDown Super Show? Taping SmackDown for later. They might start doing that next year. And in addition to more roster and office cuts, which I thought they were done, but it's said that WWE is likely, to cut back on WrestleMania pyrotechnics next year, which is an obvious sign to me that they should, since WrestleMania 31 is going to be outdoors at Levi Stadium and starting at 4 in the afternoon, West Coast time. So I wouldn't think any pyros, unless there's going to be some booms, would go off. Couldn't see them. And The Undertaker will be making his Wizard World Convention debut in Austin, Texas on Friday, October 3rd from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Tickets are going to be signing autographs and taking photos with fans. And WWE has added Sting to the WWE 2K15 roster reveal panel. Anyway, it's going to be taking place during SummerSlam's weekend and hosted by Steve Austin, and they're also going to be joined by Hogan, Cena, Reigns, Cesaro, Sheamus. Good table. All right, Randy Orton, he was asked by a fan on Twitter to describe Roman Reigns in 3 words. He replied, conditioner, conditioner, conditioner. All right, WWE shop websites, they're going to be releasing a new Dolph Ziggler t-shirt in the next week or so because he's finally started winning a match or two. Didn't he? And WWE has acknowledged that they got major problems with the network currently in allowing multiple users per account, which is very possible that they begin limiting the number of users per account soon. Well, there goes my whole family watching it. And WWE's Insider YouTube show will be returning this week with a special look at R-Truth's recording music in the studio, which I can't wait. And as noted, the third hour of Monday's Raw drew about 4.0 million after falling from 4.5 million viewers in the second hour, from the second hour into the third. The final segment of the show featured Brie Bella and Stephanie McMahon building up to their SummerSlam match. And on a recent episode of Wrestling Observer Radio, a fan asked if there was any blame going to be put on Brie for the low numbers in the final hour. Well, don't have the actual Raw quarter-hour ratings yet, but it's possible that the final segment is going to be is the cause for the big drop, or he could have dropped leading into it. Don't know. Anyway, it was said that likely no blame is going to be put on Brie because it's Stephanie's angle, and that would mean blaming Stephanie also. That ain't going to happen. And happy birthday to TNA Tag Team Champion Kazarian, 37 years old, 4 times WCW Cruiserweight Champion Dean Malenko, 54, and 5-time IWGP Heavyweight Champion Kenzo Suzuki, 48. Thanks for clicking, you guys. I gotta go.